About 35 miles from Mexico City lies a pyramid complex surrounded in mystery. When this pyramid complex was discovered by the Aztecs, they named it Teotihuacan in their native language of Nahuatl. It is translated into English as the city or abode of the gods. Teotihuacan is very enigmatic because no one knows who the builders were. It is believed by some that at one time the city was one of the largest in the Western Hemisphere, being home to around 150,000 people. While Europe was in the Dark Ages, Teotihuacan was a thriving, advanced civilization. There are many theories, however, scholars do not know why the inhabitants left the complex around 8th century AD. Knowledge and culture can be easily lost through time. What we have here is the remnants and the ruins of a once great civilization. Archaeology is defined as the study of human history and prehistory through the excavation of sites and the analysis of artifacts and other physical remains. Analysis of ancient ruins can give us a glimpse into the knowledge of past civilizations, knowledge that is often underrated. However, it is critical to keep in mind that you can only understand something based on the level of knowledge that you currently have. Through an astronomical, physical, and chemical analysis, this place becomes much more than religious relics and old temples. Unlike the Great Pyramids of Giza, Teotihuacan's pyramids have a lot of secrets and knowledge hidden in the physical construction of the buildings. Actually, there are several parallels between the two sites. The largest pyramid, the Pyramid of the Sun, has almost the exact same base as the Pyramid of Khufu in Egypt, with the Pyramid of the Sun having a base of 223.5 meters and the Pyramid of Khufu having a base of 230.8 meters. The pyramids of Giza are known for being in alignment with the stars. The Giza Plateau reflects Orion's belt, and so too does Teotihuacan. The Pyramid of the Moon, Sun, and the plaza in which the Pyramid of Quetzalcoatl is located are strikingly similar to the Giza Plateau. There are many reasons why the builders of Teotihuacan would pay homage and give significance to the cosmos above. The builders of Teotihuacan, like many ancient civilizations worldwide, had a vast knowledge and respect of astronomy and the celestial bodies. This is because of their realization of the universal nature that, as above, so is below. If we take a moment to analyze the cosmos, we find that the cosmos are very significant to life on Earth. The moon dictates our tides, the sun provides all of Earth's energy, dictates our weather, alters the human resonance, and much more. Also, cosmic energy from beyond our star has an effect on us as well, and the gravitation of the planets has an effect on Earth's weather. We must keep in mind that everything in the universe is energy in motion, adhering to a frequency or cyclical pattern. Everything has its natural frequency of occurrence or resonant frequency. When two objects or patterns are in sync and have the same frequency, when they are brought together, they resonate or merge constructively. However, when two things don't sync and are out of phase, they have destructive interference. Knowing and mastering certain cycles is critical for our survival. The Earth's axis sits at a 23.5 degree angle relative to our orbital plane, causing the seasons, which are cyclical. If you are out of sync and plant the right crop during the wrong season, it yields disastrous results. It is important to be close to nature and resonate with the Earth. The ancients knew of the significance of the cosmos, and the Maya are famous for delineating the path of the stars and patterns of cycles thousands of years in advance through their famous Mayan calendar. The Maya never said that the world would explode on December 21st, 2012. The calendar marked that as the end of a particular cycle. The Mayan calendar is a never-ending cycle. It is a continuation of cycles. One short cycle has a connection with another cycle. When one cycle ends, another cycle begins. Everything has a frequency. As I mentioned before, many ancient civilizations knew that the more they know about the heavens above, the more they know about themselves and their immediate environment around them. As above, so is below. This phrase describes the fractal nature of the universe. A fractal is a shape, a pattern, or a frequency that repeats itself regardless of scale. The best common example of this is a tree. Atoms have a nucleus made up of protons and neutrons. Electrons in an electron cloud orbit around this nucleus. This is a similar configuration to moons orbiting their planets and their planets orbiting their stars. Entire solar systems then orbit the center of the galaxy, and this continues onward. The entire universe is a fractal. If we look inside of ourselves, our bodies are just like a complex ecosystem with so many different forms of life. For every human cell in the body, it is theorized that there are 3 non-human bacterial cells. Furthermore, if we look into a cell, it is composed of so many parts and structures. Each individual cell is like an entire city. There is a universe inside of you. To know thyself is to know God, and to know God is to know thyself. If the universe has a creator, that implies intelligent, systematic design. So now this creator would know his creation and would be the best at explaining his creation. The creator would be a master teacher. So what makes a good teacher is the ability to explain complexity through simplistic means. So a master teacher can explain the infinite through the finite. So nature can explain the nature of the infinite boundless universe through the fractal pattern of a leaf. It is said that here in this building complex, there was a pool of water that would reflect the light of the sun during the day to illuminate the building inside, and during the night it would reflect the stars. Beyond astronomy, what did the ancients know about physics and material science that prompted them to select the materials that they used for construction? When mica was found in the Teotihuacan complex, it was and still is a mystery for its purpose. Mica sheets up to 30 centimeters thick were found at the Pyramid of the Sun. Mica is a substance containing different metals, depending on the kind of rock formation in which it is found. The type of mica found at Teotihuacan indicates a type that is only found in Brazil, more than 2,000 miles away. It had no aesthetic value, meaning that it must have been used purposely for its material properties. Mica is a type of sheet silicate mineral used in a variety of thermal and electrical applications. Mica is used today in high-end capacitors when high frequency and precision is required. The crystalline structure of mica forms layers that can be split into thin sheets while maintaining their electrical properties. These thin sheets have various chemical properties and are stable when exposed to electricity, light, moisture, and extreme temperatures. Mica has superior electrical properties as an insulator and a dielectric, and can support an electrostatic field while dissipating minimal energy in the form of heat. Transporting this material 2,000 miles from modern-day Brazil would have taken a great effort. Whatever the mica was used for is unknown, but the chemical properties allude to something intelligent and significant. Underneath the Teotihuacan complex lies a system of underground tunnels. Archaeologists have searched for the tombs of kings and rulers, but have been unsuccessful in their attempt. However, in 2015, underneath the Pyramid of Quetzalcoatl, researchers found large quantities of liquid mercury. Mercury is the only metallic element that is liquid at standard temperature and pressure. This gives it special applications as an electrical conductor. Liquid mercury has also been found in China in the tomb of the first Emperor Qin. This tomb is known for the discovery of the thousands of terracotta warrior statues. The tomb, accidentally discovered by farmers in 1974, has rivers of liquid mercury. Whatever the mercury was used for in these ancient sites is still unknown. When presented with new information, we should be open-minded and consider a new reality based on the facts that are present. There is not a consistent linear progression of intelligence and civilization with time, because accidents, wars, and calamities happen. When civilizations are destroyed or lost, all of the knowledge that they have amassed over time can be lost with them. Ancient sites all around the earth indicate a story of history that is contrary to the narrative most of us know. The knowledge of chemistry, electricity are not new, and highly advanced civilizations go back far prior to 6,000 years. Having a thorough knowledge of self is invaluable because it acquaints you with your limitless potential. As more information is being uncovered, we have to reassess our understanding of the past. Not too long ago, this entire complex was buried underneath the earth, and people thought these great pyramids were just dirt hills and mountains. Just recently, by using a new kind of imaging system, LiDAR, light detection and ranging, ancient Mayan ruins were discovered that are so vast and great that the known history books on the Maya have to be rewritten. Over 60,000 structures were discovered in the Guatemalan jungle. New estimates now claim that as many as 10 million inhabitants may have lived there in the Mayan lowlands. This has forced scientists and historians to reevaluate their previous notions that civilizations did not form in the tropics. The LiDAR scans now show densely packed urban centers, sophisticated irrigation systems, and advanced engineering achievements like highways that were raised off the ground so that they could still be used during the rainy season. The LiDAR scans have enabled researchers and archaeologists to see things that they couldn't see on the ground because of the dense jungle. This discovery is a game changer, as it now indicates that Central America may have supported a more advanced civilization than ancient Greek and Chinese cultures. However, currently pyramids and ancient structures that date back to remotest antiquity are still being discovered all over the earth. Even in its ruins, Teotihuacan inspires awe and amazement. Just try and imagine what it used to be like. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Interested in more, subscribe, and be sure to check out part 3 in the sacred valley of Teotihuacan.